Hello and welcome to Race Space. Tonight we are here at Linden Hill for what I believe is the 9th round of this Rally Fighters series. Joining me on commentary tonight is Rattec. I'm K9. How's it going, Rattec?
Good evening, mate. Good evening. Ready for another round, and especially Linden Hill Rallycross, one that we all know.
This is the home, pretty much, of Rallycross. It's where it all began.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good night, I think. Back on a track where a lot of the guys are familiar with.
Yeah, it's in a way it's a good thing. In a way, it's not such a good thing because you know that as much as everyone's going to be fast, the fast guys are going to be even faster. So
yeah.
It's not always the best thing, but it's definitely should be entertaining racing. So I'm sure we'll see some good battles.
Hope so.
All right. So, let's do this. Race 1, Rattec is going to be racing, so let's do this. Oh, you know what I just remembered, Mark?
Yeah.
I didn't put my name in for my video. Luckily you did. So I'm an idiot. So anyone watching, if you want to see from K9's perspective, go to the video without a name on it. If you want to see one from Mark's perspective, he was clever and actually did it correctly.
I'm so used to labeling all my clothes and stuff, mate, you know, just to make sure they're mine.
Okay, let's do this. So, let's get this started. So good luck to Mark there. He's going to go off and do that while I
Cheers, man.
Walk you guys through this first race. You can see the track map there as we load in. Not an extreme
complicated track this one. It's relatively simple. Sometimes the Joker can be quite tricky if a lot of guys go in there at once. It's a bit tight. But other than that, it's a relatively simple track. Obviously, first corner can have a lot of action. And then the curve, just on that last corner, sometimes you could have run and then be flying in opposite direction.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the guys will be quick here. I'm sure there won't be too much carnage like maybe some of the tracks we've seen. So we got Rattec there on the pole in his Mini. Got Ali starting on the front row in second place there. Barry's back of the pack there on the right side, so that leaves a mark on the outside at the back there. So I wouldn't be surprised if Ali and Mark go into the Joker off of this, depending on how good Ali's start is here. Ali does, he immediately goes Joker. Mark just decides against it at the back there. You've got Rattec runs it wide there, almost sending him. It does send him into a horrible crash into a wall there, so that's not what he wanted in his first round. So far, Mark leading the pack here at the moment. He just runs it wide there, but doesn't give him any damage, so he's still leading. Ali taking his Joker lap. I don't think Barry's is taking it hard. You see there with that caution thing in the way. Barry's runs it wide. They're not sure what happened. He goes into the Joker though. Not sure if it was intentional. Very wide line through the Joker there. It's not really loud. Mark just running it wide on that corner again, but he still manages to get back in front there. Remember, Ali has already taken the Joker, so once Mark takes that Joker at the moment, Ali is probably going to take the lead here in this race. Mark goes into the Joker now, so this is definitely going to make him come out behind Ali, but where is he going to come out behind Berries or in front? Ali crashes though, reverses backwards, a little bit of contact there with Berries, but Berries is through into the lead now. Mark in second place, but he runs it wide into that corner again. He's struggling on that corner, Mark. So this leaves Berries with a massive gap now. So Ali is up to second place now. He's managed to get past Mark, who ran wide earlier into the wall. Remember, Ali also made a mistake into the wall. Rattec gets past Mark, so Mark has made another mistake somewhere. Berries is going to cross the line in first place by the looks of things as he comes through the final section. Takes the win. Ali in second place. Rattec there will finish in third place. And Mark finishing in fourth place with what was a great start to the race, but just a few too many mistakes there.
Yeah, phew. It's just trying to get settled into that first race. Made a bit of a mistake and then didn't want to take out Berries. And
you weren't the only one. There was quite a few mistakes made in that race by a lot of guys.
Yeah,
some interesting lines through the Joker. Maybe something you want to watch on your streams. Not sure how legal they are, but
sometimes it does.
We'll see how it goes.
Does throw you out quite wide, doesn't it? Trying to break in that long swooping right-hand corner, but
yeah, it's quite a tight corner, and that's how it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to be able to get the perfect line through it.
Yeah.
So hopefully the guys just get sorted as tonight goes on. See a lot of guys running wide in these races. So let's see how the second qualifying one goes here.
Yeah, so you're out there with a lot of top contenders. I can see Dusty joining you, and I believe he's taken the world record for this track as well.
For all of them, Dusty is collecting them one by one here. He's the collector of fastest lap times on the rallycross tracks and project cars. I don't think he's met his match yet.
No. I just hope he's not expecting us to chip in and buy him a t-shirt or anything.
Yeah.
I'll have to send him a trophy.
What would it say? I'm with the slow people.
It was it was a bit dusty, but it's a world record. There we go.
So it's Shark, Carlo, Dusty, myself, and Kenny. Looks like we got all those guys here. I don't think we got any extras. So let's do this.
Cool.
I'm going to leave you guys in Rattec's capable hands here while I quickly just check my car setup because I haven't sorted it out yet.
Yeah.
That's how prepared I am for tonight.
Best of luck, mate. Hope you do. Hope you have a nice clean run.
Thank you. So do I.
Yeah. So back on the Liddon Hill circuit, you can see on the map there that the Joker, where it does go out on that first bend round the outside, It does tend to throw you out wide, and then you've got to really break it down for a narrow section coming through the tyres where it can catch a lot of people out, and then there's a jump just exiting there. That can also unsettle the car, and then you're merging with the rest of the traffic. So always a highlighted spot for any sort of contact. But the guys are on the grid now. You've got K9 on pole, Dusty following him, the world record holder. Kenny and I believe Jacques, they're on the second row. So the two Fords there. And then Matsushi drawing the back of the grid this time. But I'm sure we'll see different formats of the random draw grid throughout the night. So Dusty having a good position there to stretch his legs, whether he's going to go for that joker position. First of all, you see generally the people on the outside do go for the joker. But right, we're on the way. I think that was pretty even start. I think Kenny's got out a good start. Dusty decided to go, he's just got his nose in front, runs a little bit wide, having a little bit of with the arm coat. Kenny just a little bit too tight and collecting them. They don't look that solid, but they're absolute solid barriers there, and that spins him round. K9 out in front now. Matsushi having a good run from the back of the grid, coming through into second place there. Dusty onto the back of Matsushi. Jacques, the only one that decided to go for his joker. Oh, you can see Dusty's made a bit of a mistake as Jacques gets past him, so Jacques in a strong position, he already jokered. And Kenny, with no front bumper, he's decided to go for his joker now, get that out of the way. So Jacques up into second place. K9 out in front. Around that top of the hill. It's a nice corner for a nice controlled drift right there. Flat out down this bottom section of the hill. Jack seems to be holding ground, but Dusty's not too far off the back of him. He's going to go for his joker this time. See how he gets on through there. Gets it nicely through, nice and controlled. Just contact on the tyre barrier there, which spins him round. Didn't look like it was going to do that. Now he's struggling to get it into gear. Missing the bumper. He's under control again. So, as I was saying, that joker catching a lot of people out. Kenny in fourth. Matsushi still in that third place. Jack in second place. K9 going for his joker now. See where that's going to K9, nice run through that joker section. The car rotated and perfect line through there. That brings him out in front of Matsushi. A nice full send. Matsushi going around the outside, but can't make that move stick. So Jack coming down the hill. He's had a good run for this first round of qualifying. Wise choice to take that joker when no one else took it on the first lap. Takes the win. K9 and Matsushi battling to come across the line, but K9 takes it in second, Matsushi in third. Kenny in fourth, and Dusty coming down the hill now just to complete. He'll be looking to improve throughout the night. So, Luke K9's back with us. It's not a bad run there, K9.
That's a tough one.
Nice line through the joker though, mate. Fair play.
Thank you. I tried. I've messed up the entry a little bit, so I had to back off on the entry. I ran it a bit wide, so I hit the brakes going in, and then I fixed the exit, so I'm happy about the exit.
I think it's a joker that I'd rather go in slower than I'd want to to be a bit more cautious. You know, you can lose a lot of time in that Joker.
Yeah, and also if you run it wide into that grass, sometimes you can spin.
Yeah.
There's a lot that can go wrong in there. I think especially if you're going in there with multiple cars, you want to go a bit slower.
Definitely, yeah. So we saw Dusty there, he just had a big moment in there, clipped the tyres, spun him round, and you can see him struggling to get it in the right gear, and he lost a lot of time in there. So.
But now we're on to qualifying round 2, only 9 drivers tonight, so there's only 2 heats per qualifying round. So on to qualifying round 2, we've got Jacques, myself, Mark, and Matsutsi, so it's pretty much... I think Mark was in the first one, so he's the only guy that didn't race the race before this. So, Rattec, you are on commentary again.
Yeah, man. Just warming
you
up
were so
to
good at it. You were so good at it, it's your turn again.
That's because I got my name on the stream, mate, I tell you. It's, you know.
Cool. Good luck, everybody.
Yep, good luck to you all. Excuse me, guys, I'm just trying to get the laptop fired up here. For some reason the switch isn't working. See some messages coming through on the stream. Just like to read them, see if there's any. Sometimes that's a good way that the guys communicating with us. Yeah, going into qualifying 2 now. So as I say, Jacques, Matsutsi, Mark, and K9 again. So we'll see how these guys are. Obviously, Jacques coming off that win. So Mark on the inside pole, K9 joining him. So it's been lucky for the minis and the grid draw so far. Jacques and Matsutsi on the back row. We'll see who branches off for the Jokers and see who stays for the standard lap. This first corner standard lap can cause a bit of chaos sometimes. Hard to get a good line all the time through there, but I see Jacques having a good launch there. He's come around the outside. So there's 3 cars going for the Joker. Let's try and get on them. Matsutsi, Jacques, and they're battling. They're just getting stuck in there, but for K9 and Matsutsi just getting tangled up there. I thought K9 was going to have a good run and come through the 2 cars, but unfortunate for him. But that's allowed Mark out in front now, and he was having a good run before. So let's see if he can keep this controlled. He's obviously just got a little bit of time now. But Jacques managed to get through there, so he's jokered and in second place. He's not too far away from Mark, but I'd like to see Mark have a good run in this and see whether he can take this qualifying win. But Jacques having a good line through that, I think nicely rotated on the car. See Matsutsi's in third, but he must have ran wide because K9's just caught the inside rim, but K9 hits that barrier and that turns him. So K9 and Matsutsi not having a good clean run this time, just seem to be getting tangled up with a little bit of each other. Back to Mark at the front. Car looking good. He looks to have some good clean lines around here. Keeping nicely on that inside tarmac, well, concrete in that section. Gives you a lot more grip than running out a little bit wide. See Jacques in the background. I'd say he's just closing in a little bit now. Jacques, he's just reeling in Mark a little bit, and he has jokered. So if Mark can keep this relatively under control, I'm sure he can come out in a comfortable second place, and that'll definitely do him good for qualifying points. He's gone for his joker now, so we'll watch him come through here. Rotates the car nicely through that first section, slows it down. Just slight too much rotation with the handbrake, I'd say, but not a bad run considering what we have seen through that joker section sometimes. So Jacques out in front. He's managed to keep his race pretty clean, except for missing a front bumper there, but We saw that contact. Mark, I think he's enjoying this Liddell track. Seems to be having some good runs here. K9, a lot of damage. No front end to the car there, and Matsushi pretty much the same. But, so yeah, Mark's over in second. Just waiting for K9 and Matsushi to come round and finish now, but you can see how much time they've dropped. Just through contact and that Joker. 3 cars in the Joker is going to be tight at the end, the best of days. But yeah, everyone completing their race there.
Ish.
3 cars in the Joker. Like, 3 cars in the Joker.
84 suspension damage from that impact on the Joker on my left suspension, front suspension. And then I got hit again after that, which got even more. And then I kept swerving. I couldn't keep the car straight.
You can see that
suspension damage.
See that on the stream. You and Matsushi, even going down the straights, both cars were, should we say, squirming under power. And but yeah.
I don't know. I thought I was safe. I was going through the middle where there was nothing, and then all of a sudden, I was sandwiched.
I was just about to say this is going to be a move for K9. He's going to go straight through the middle of them, but yeah, just everything just tightened up a little bit too much, I'd say, and it didn't look heavy contact initially at first. I think it was just.
No, it was bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, on to the next one. The show goes on.
Yep.
We got Kenny, Ali, Dusty, Berries, and Mark. So Rattec. Okay.
I'll be happy with the 5th.
I'm just recovering from that whiplash. Pity, because I don't know, my first round was okay.
Yeah, it seems to have a good run, but I think Liddell, you get these, don't you, with that Joker, and there's a few sections on the track where there's not a lot of room to have a couple of cars. I was saying the first corner can always invite a bit of contact as well, can't it? Because that tightens up through that Alco barrier.
Okay, we've got everyone here, I think. Ali, yeah, everyone's here. Good luck.
Cheers, man.
Alright, so this is the larger of the 2 races that we are going into. It is a 5-car race. Previous one was only 4 cars, and we saw what happened there. So let's see what happens with more cars on the field. Just loading in. Alright, so Berries is on pole here. We got Dusty on the front row, so that's going to be good for him. Kenny starting right way in the back there in his black and blue Ford Focus. We've got Ali in the middle there with Rattec on the outside in the middle. So I wouldn't be surprised if Dusty and Rattec go Joker here. Great start from Ali. I hope that wasn't a jump start. And it wasn't. Ali even goes Joker. He had such a start there that he went around the outside of everyone and into the Joker. So he gets that over and done very quickly. Dusty leading the race now. We got Berries in second place, Kenny there in third, right on his tail. So we know Dusty can set the fastest lap times at this track, so let's see if he can pull a gap now that he's in the front. He's already pulled a bit of a gap there between him and Berries. Kenny did take the Joker there, so he actually comes out behind Ali, so very good run from Ali there. So Kenny will be looking to find a way past here to get into third place. He's up the inside. Right behind Ali, still just looking for a way past. Ali runs it wide into the wall. Is it going to be enough for Kenny? No, the gap is closed once again. So Dusty is going to have to take Joker when he goes around this time. Berries has not taken the Joker either, so he will have to follow Dusty through. Dusty keeping it on the track there. Perfect line through the Joker. Berries follows him. So Dusty comes out in front. Berries is still in second place. You can see Kenny has managed to get through past the alley there, so he will be third place if he can hold on to that position for the last few turns. And Dusty takes the win there. Berries in second, Kenny crosses the line in third, Ali in fourth, and Rattec with some serious damage there. We missed what happened to him in this race. The Mini looking a lot like what my Mini looked like earlier, I would imagine. And he crosses the line in fifth place. So not much luck for Mini in that second qualifying round.
That was all my own error as well. Just yeah, sent it into you know where the Joker and the normal lap kind of split. I sent it straight into the barrier.
Part, yeah.
Yep.
I've done that before.
That doesn't move. That is solid.
I've done that before. I usually get nudged there if I'm fighting with someone. That's where I get nudged.
Yeah, but fair play. They got some pace, them boys. Ali was pulling away from me. So good job by all of them guys.
Alright, so we go into qualifying 3 already. Can you believe it? It's moving fast now that we don't have so many people.
It is, yeah.
So I'm in this one again because I obviously had my load shedding last time we were out here in Knockhill. So we got Jacques, Dusty, and Mark. Ooh. Got Dusty in mine. Is that a second time for me racing with Dusty? Matsutsi isn't leaving, but he's one of the fast boys this time around, thanks to Knockhill. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got everybody. So this should be an interesting race. Let's see how it goes.
Best of luck, mate.
Thank you.
Have a clean one this time. Come on.
I do my best. I don't have much luck though.
Yeah, don't worry. I fully understand. The Mini sometimes can feel fantastic, and then other times it doesn't. But I don't know whether that's down to me. It's definitely one of them cars that is interesting to drive, especially with the boys, how they've all progressed this season. Definitely got some serious pace now. But, on to qualifying 3. We'll see see who takes this one with Dusty and Jack in the same race. That could make something interesting, an interesting race, and then we'll see. But K9 there on pole with Jacques alongside him, and then Mark and Dusty on the second row. Mark having a good run as well tonight. Seems to suit the car and the controller. Lid nil, not too bad. So drivers are underway. It's good even break by everyone. Jacques dives for the Joker. Dusty's following K9, and Mark's just following him around the standard lap. Everyone's through that first corner, nice and controlled. Just go back. Jack's made the Joker, so he's had a clean run through there. K9 just rotates onto that gravel a bit too far, allowing Dusty to break through. That's all that Dusty needs is clean air. K9 back wheels just onto that grass, but manages to keep it under control. Mark not too far behind him, and Jacques just catching up onto the back of these two now. See what Dusty decides to do. He's going to standard lap again. I think he's probably going to save his Joker for the fourth lap. One seems to be through that. I think Mark he's had heavy contact in the Joker there. Just sent it too much, so that's dropping him a lot of time. Meanwhile, out in front, Dusty is he's coming down the hill. Car looks very much intact. K9 still holding that second place. Car looking a little bit easier to control after that last race. Running it, followed the contour of that arm coat beautifully. Jack up onto the back of him now, but not looking to make that's just having a little bit of contact then. Jack seems to be up, K9's up the inside of him. Nice controlled drifting for the pair of them there. K9 still got that inside line. Is Jack going to give in? He does. K9 just gets his back wheels up onto that curb. I think that's Jack's just managed to. Oh, K9 just caught the back end on that bumper. That spun him totally round. Dusty's completed his Joker, so he's on to his final lap. Jack not too far away from him, but he won't be having any chance of an attack from just over a second and a half. So I think they're the top two. Dusty having a good run that time. Jack coming across in second. K9 still in that third place. Just see the back bumper where he caught it on that inside barrier. They don't move. He's coming over, and Mark is over in fourth place. They're having a good fight there.
I lost control of the car over that last corner, and I didn't take my Joker because I spun off to the right.
It does go light over that section, doesn't it? As you come over that final kind of chicane. It's hard to keep the car.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But once I spun, I was like into the standard lap, so I would have had to drive backwards.
Yeah, you'd already spun past the point of entry for the Joker. It was a good, interesting battle between you and Jack. You had
for a turn or two.
Yeah, you had a beautiful controlled drift around the top of the hill. Both of you side by side. That looked impressive.
Got to put on a show. Okay, so we got race 2 now for qualifying 3. Ali, Matsutsi, Kenny, Berries, and Rattec. Okay. I think that's everybody. Yeah, it looks right.
Yeah, looks good.
Okay, good luck, guys.
Cheers, Mom.
Hope you have better luck than I did.
I have, as long as I have better luck than my previous race. Self-inflicted damage is worse than being damaged by another car, I think, isn't it?
For sure. I also had self-inflicted damage in this last one.
Right, I'll leave you, mate.
Cool, good luck. So as we load in here, we know Ali's had some good runs here, so he will be a strong contender. Kenny also been pretty quick so far. Barry's always somebody quick to watch. Hopefully Rattec's going to have a bit of a better run this go round. Hasn't had the best of runs the last two guys, so let's wish him some luck for this one. And Matsutsi, we've seen a little bit of disaster for him in some of these races so far, so let's hope he gets a nice clean run for this one as well. Great start. Oh no, Ali jump starts, so he's out. There's 3 jump starts. 3 jump starts there, so Berries and Rattec, the only 2 cars on the grid in this 5-car race. Berries makes a big mistake there, huge spin, so Rattec might get out of the Joker ahead of him. He does, so Rattec in the lead here. All he has to do is keep it clean here, and he will take this race win. Ali getting some fantastic starts usually in this rallycross, but he's finally just picked up a jump start. We knew that it couldn't last forever, those kind of reflexes. So Rattec just keeping it clean there. Berries into the Joker there. He's clean through there. He has no one to worry about behind him, but obviously he needs to go as quick as he can to try and beat some of the guys in the previous round. Nice and controlled here from Rattec. Barry's also doing some good clean racing here. Doesn't seem to have picked up too much damage from that spin into the wall there earlier, so that is good news. The VW though, it's hard to tell when that one picks up any significant damage. It doesn't lose its bumpers very easily. The Mini on the other hand will drop a bumper if the wind's blowing too hard.
Not far to go now, just the last lap. Keep on it.
So
all the way to
last
the
lap
flag.
now,
Come on, we can
Rattec's
win it.
still leading this race. He just needs to keep the car under control here. Proper send there. Just see Berries looks like he might be gaining on him there a little bit, but he shouldn't panic. Proper full send there, and he's over the line in first place. Berries crosses line in second place with a pretty good run considering the initial mistake he made. So 3 jump starts in that one. Incredible. We haven't seen that many jump starts in one race ever, I don't think. That is 3 guys out in one shot.
I think we're breaking records here tonight, aren't we? 3 jump starts in one race. That's,
That
yeah.
was pretty impressive. I was wondering if Ali got the jump start because he had a great start again. We've been seeing him get great starts every night so far that we've been doing this, but that one looked a bit too good to be true, and I didn't realize that he took 2 other guys with him. So they were obviously ready to pounce to try and match Ali there, but they just pounced a little too early. So that is qualifying 3 completed. Can you believe it?
That's we're flying through these tonight.
But yeah, that was a good clean race there. It's exactly what you needed after your initial 2 rounds.
Yeah, yeah. It's, I'll take that.
So we got Jacques, Berries, Mark, and myself in this one. So I think this is everybody. I think I've raced Jacques every round so far.
Yeah, been pretty close between you guys.
Okay, so I'll leave you guys in Rattec's capable hands here.
Righto, cheers mate, best
Good
of
luck,
luck.
everybody.
Yep, best of luck to everyone. Hopefully for this qualifying 4, everybody has some good runs. The guys that just had unfortunate to jump start, they'll be makes them more aware, and it makes everyone more aware, because that's really what you don't need during the night's event is a lot of points. See some big contenders there as well. Kenny, I don't think he's had a jump start for a long time. But yeah, on to this race now. Jack, Berries, Mark and Kyle, Canines, didn't say. It's going to be close. Depends on these the grid draw. So we can see Berries on pole with Mark alongside him, K9 and Jack on the second row. Seems to be pretty even, because I think the Minis had a couple of front row starts. I think Mark was on the back last time, so people to get mixed up on these qualifying races on the grid draw. See who's going to go for the Joker. Who's going to go standard. Engines are about to be revving. And it's lights out. You can see good start there, I think, with Mark and Jack, and Kyle switches to go to the Joker, follows Jack in there. Just going to flick onto them boys. Jack through that Joker section. K9 right on his bumper. He's them two having a good run through there. Berry's out in front with Mark second, not too far behind him. Obviously Berry's just having just coming straight from a race, straight onto a second consecutive race. He'll be fully familiarised with the car. See Mark's in second, Jack in third, K9 in fourth. All pretty much about the same sort of gap between each guys. Obviously, oh Jack, so Mark must be into the Joker. He comes out pretty much dead level with K9. K9 full send, keeps it tighter. Mark's running out a little bit wide. This is where a battle is going on. See the DS3 up the hill had a little bit more power. K9 up the inside of Mark there. Meanwhile, Berry's out in front. He's decided just to keep them keep out. Try and putting them fast times in. Jack not too far. It's going to be close between them two as on the once Berries goes through his Joker on the next lap. Meanwhile, Carl giving it a full send round the bottom turn. Mark's full send as well, but he just runs a little bit wide onto that gravel. And this top turn, nice and controlled from the pair. Berries diving for his Joker on this one. See, he keeps it nice and controlled through there. It's going to be close. Look out for Jack in the distance, but I think Berries has done enough there. Just see Jack just coming out the exit of the corner. So yeah, Berries managed to hold on to that. He'd done enough fast laps to regain that control of the lead. Jack in second. K9 just runs out onto the gravel. Mark's up the inside of him. Mark's going to be on the outside for this turn. Carl keeps it tight, gives it a full send. Mark's come up, making the cut back up the inside of him, but I don't think he's got the legs. Meanwhile, Berries takes the win. Jack in second. The fight is here for third and fourth, but K9 just holding on to that third place, and Mark in fourth. So yeah, it's a good battle between them guys there.
That was a good battle with Mark there. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's good to watch.
I have to say, I'm surprised. This is a good controller track, I think.
Mark does look a lot more comfortable on this track than
looking strong on this one.
Yeah. It's good to see. I was rooting for him for a qualifying win before, but he took a second place, which was good.
Yeah, no, good job. It was a good one. It's a hard track not to full send on. I'll say that. To keep it controlled around these corners looks simple, but it invites you to full send, which usually makes you run wide.
I find it makes a big difference as well towards like the third and fourth lap. My car is sliding a lot more already, so
definitely.
A lot more development to do for these 6-lap finals on Wednesday night.
So we've got Dusty, Kenny, Ali, Matsutsi, and Mark for this one. Okay. Kenny, Matsutsi. I think that's everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, looking good.
Cool. Good luck, everybody, for the final race of tonight. So make it a good one to remember.
Yeah, always try and make it remember. But we'll see how it goes.
I remember all my races. They're just not very good memories.
There's some that I like to erase from the memory bank.
Alright, so loading in now for the final race. So we've got Dusty now on pole there in his Honda. Ali is on the front row there, so we know he gets great starts. Is he going to be a bit more cautious this go around after that jump start he picked up? Remember, Kenny was also in on that jump start, and Matsutsi, so both of those guys also will need to be careful. Kenny starting on the back, not getting the best start positions here. Doesn't look like anybody jump starts in this one. Dusty into the first turn first. Ali and Matsutsi peeling off into the Joker lap. Is it going to be clean through there for the two of them? Looks like Matsutsi a bit sideways there, but he manages to recover. So Kenny now right on the back of Rattec. And Rattec not too far behind Dusty either, so if Dusty makes any mistakes here, they will definitely be looking to capitalize on that, and
2 lengths behind.
let's see what he does here. He takes the standard lap.
Still 2 lengths back.
It seems Rattec has gone joker laps just to relieve some of that pressure maybe that Kenny was applying so that he can put in a few comfortable laps here, but he just comes out ahead of Ali, so hasn't really relieved him of any pressure there, but just gives him some clean air up front to push for some fast laps now. Dusty and Kenny still yet to joker. Dusty stays on that standard lap. Kenny also, so they will be saving that joker for the final lap.
He's 2 lengths back.
So going into the final lap here now, Dusty will need the joker, so let's see if he can get through here clean. Remember, any mistakes made here by the two guys up front, and they won't have time to recover on their last lap. Dusty's through clean, Kenny is also through clean. Ali is up into third, so Rattec made a mistake somewhere along the way. We can see major damage there on the front of his car, cracked windscreen, missing a bumper, so not what he would have wanted. We didn't see what happened, but it's likely he crashed into one of these barriers somewhere on the track. Dusty will cross the line here in first place. Kenny in second. Ali just goes extremely skewed there, crashes into a barrier, so Matsutsi into third place. Ali crosses the line backwards in fourth place, and Rattec flies over in fifth place. He found a jump somewhere there. It's converting to stadium super truck racing, I think.
Yeah, I reckon we're on up for that. I found a new line. But yeah, found the barrier again on the joker and on that.
Big upset there for Ali though. Right on that last corner, he hit one of those curbs and just flew sideways, and Matsutsi just there to take the position. So that was an interesting finale. But great racing tonight from the guys. A couple unfortunate things happened to some of the guys, but I think just in general there was also as much good that came out of those. So I think the finals are going to be very entertaining.
Definitely is.
That's going to take place on Wednesday. So for anyone that's watching that doesn't know how Rallycross works, the top 12 drivers would go through to the semi-finals. We're only 9 drivers signed up for this round. We've shrunk slightly. Not exactly our days that we used to have over 20 drivers, but the rules are still the same nonetheless. The top 12 get split into 2 semi-finals, each consisting of 6 cars. So in this it will be 5 and 4. And it gets split. First place in qualifying goes with third place, fifth place. Hold on. It goes first, third, fifth, seventh, and ninth, and then all the other guys go into the other semi. And then the top 3 cars from those rounds go on to the final. So there will be 3 races on Wednesday, 2 semis, 1 final, and all of those will be 6-lap races. So a bit of a longer race. The guys will have to prepare for that. We know that that can change things quite a lot, fuel-wise and managing tires. And yeah, it was a pretty good run. thanks to Rattec for commentary.
No worries, man. Thank you as well.
We'll check you guys on Wednesday. Cheers.
See you guys later.